Radio, V81 Radio. V81 Radio, V81 Radio.
Our Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, Father and lover of our soul, you sit on your throne of mercy and rule with your love and faithfulness. You are full of grace. We acknowledge your presence in our lives. Nothing is hidden in your eyes, even our challenges and struggles in life. We come to you with faith. We ask not only for our daily spiritual bread, but to seek your forgiveness and undeserving favor to heal our land, our family members, our friends and neighbors, even our enemies with COVID-19 and other diseases. Holy Spirit, help us to deepen our faith and see the opportunity to believe, obey, and worship. As we face this pandemic, you are Lord and God. Encourage us and change our hearts, not to fear, but to be full of hope and find ourselves praying and meditating your word. We believe no works of the enemy prosper to your children. Abba, Father, we believe that your Son Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. He is the truth and our salvation. Hear our prayers, O Lord, and most of all, not our will, but thy will be done. We pray this in Jesus' name, the name above all names, who was and is to come. Amen.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the program anchors and producers and do not necessarily reflect the policies and position of this station. Buckle up and get ready, set, and go! Join Sports Girl anchor Nicole Ganglani as she dives deep into the lives of athletes, fitness personalities, and enthusiasts from the sports industry. This is Sportswatch, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Hello mga ka-sports dropa, this is your sports girl anchor Nicole Ganglani, welcoming you to our show today where we talk all things sports and fitness. Buckle up, get ready, set, and go. We're here to put the spotlight on different athletes from different sports to hopefully inspire you to be better every day. So our guest for this week is I'm excited to talk to De La Salle Zobel, football assistant coach Arvin Soliman. We'll be talking about his career, both as a player and coach, how his time on the field helped him decide to pursue another career, and of course, the football scene here in the Philippines. So it's a day full of football, so we're going to be talking everything about the sport and hopefully learn more about it through Coach. So without further ado, allow me to introduce Coach Arvin. Hello, Coach Arvin. Thank you for hopping on the show today.
Hi, Nicole. Good morning.
Yeah, for our audience out there, I learned the past week that Coach Arvin is a fellow Manilian. So no bias here, but I'm really happy to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So like what I said in the introduction, today we'll be talking more football and more about the football scene here in the Philippines, how you pursue coaching, because coaching is a different side of sports, diba? So I'm
Yes.
excited to get to that. So
Yeah.
before that, first, I'd like to ask, how did you get into football?
Um, I get into football, I think, because of my classmates.
Your classmates
Yeah,
in uh,
in
grade school,
during in my elementary days. Yeah,
elementary, okay.
yes. I think I was 8 years old. I was 8 years old, and ano, I just come with them on their football trainings
Yeah.
in Los Baños Football School in UPLB,
Oh,
and that is only walking distance in
yeah.
our school. So I come with them, and then I watch them train, and then after they train, parang gusto ko na rin sumali, and I want to play football, and parang na in love ako, in short. So then when I came home, then I talked to my parents, and I told them that I want to play football, and I
Pursue.
want to
Yeah.
to train also.
Yeah.
So luckily, then they agree with me, and then they enrolled me in Los Baños Football School. So
Yeah.
I started to train. The no, typical beginners. I started to know how to pass the ball, how to
Yeah.
control the ball. So yeah, so I started
Yeah.
there
And
in
it's an
elementary.
easy sport to learn, no? In terms of like not requiring a lot of like materials or equipment to like play. Kasi kung wari basketball, you need a court, diba? Or like let's say tennis, you need to play at a particular field. But with football, it's something you can play everywhere, diba?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. So how old were you when that moment happened for you? That when football was introduced to you?
8 years old lang ako nung time na yun.
8 years old.
Yes, I'm only 8 years old.
You were
So,
8. Yeah.
yes.
So you were in the grounds of Los Baños, no?
Oo, oo. Doon ako nag-start. Doon ako
That was
nag-start.
at elementary. So from there, you said you talked to your parents.
Yes.
Did they enroll you in camps right away, or how did you learn the sport?
Um, in-enroll nila ako doon sa football school,
Yeah,
doon sa Los Baños.
sa Los
And
Baños.
then, oo. So, doon na nagtuloy-tuloy. Ang training namin doon is Friday, Saturday. So, I attended during those days, during practice days. And then, I practiced for almost, I think, 2 years
Yeah,
sa kanila. And then eventually we stopped. I stopped practicing football because of, financial problem at that time, because um yung football school, we know naman na when you enroll, you need to pay, right?
okay. And it's cheap, no?
Yeah.
It's sports, so yeah, it's cool.
So hindi ganun, medyo that time medyo mahal-mahal na rin siya syempre. And I decided to join baseball.
Yeah,
But I think hinihila talaga ako ng football pabalik.
yeah,
And my late coach Alan Paison Sr. Saw me watching baseball, and eventually he approached me, and he talked to me right away, and he said that, why don't you show up in the practices for a past year? So sabi ko, coach, kasi ganito, wala na akong pang-enroll. And then sabi niya, okay, just come to practice, and naging libre na. And then after a year, uh, we qualified for the Batang Pinoy National Championship.
right.
And for me, that is my turning point as a
Yeah,
football player. Doon nag-start yung career ko as a
Yeah.
football player because I enjoyed it. We traveled to
Yeah.
Palawan, and then yeah. So, oh, what happened? Sorry.
We should be hearing more from Coach in a bit. You're just experiencing some technical difficulties. There. There. No worries.
Okay. So yeah, uh, my turning point is the Batang Pinoy National
Yeah.
Championship, and I enjoyed it, and I met a lot of friends, new faces, because it's a national championship. So
Yeah.
yes, so you play with different provinces.
Yeah.
So that is my
Your turning
turning point.
point. Yeah, we'll get to that a little bit, but can we roll Coach Arvin's photos,
Mhm.
please? Yeah. So here's is this the league you were talking about?
This is the United Football League back in 2010,
Yeah.
11,
Wow.
between 2010 to 2000.
Are these
Yeah, 2000.
foreigners?
Sorry.
Are these foreigners?
Yes. Some of them, some of the teams of their foreign players, even our own clubs and own teams. We have foreign players.
Oh. So what ano was this? What tournament was this?
This is the United Football League. This is
Okay. You were
before we had the Philippine Football League now.
mm-hmm.
So ito muna yung tournament natin.
Gets. You were
So
coaching here?
I'm playing there for 5 years with the Green Archers United, and then eventually naging assistant coach na ako diyan sa team na yan.
Nice.
Hmm.
Next, please. So this
Ah,
is the team you're coaching, I believe.
Hindi pa. I think this is 2011. This is the Laguna Under 23 team, and we present Laguna for the Suzuki Cup, for the PFF Suzuki Cup. This is
Yeah.
also a national tournament.
Nice. Next, please. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yes,
This
yung
was
naka-white.
how old was this?
Ah, 2011 pa yan eh. So 10 years ago.
Yeah.
2000, 10 years ago.
Nice. Did you guys win this tournament?
This is a league type. So it's a long run tournament. So yeah, of course we win, sometimes draw,
Yeah.
sometimes loss. So it's a normal thing in the league or tournament.
Next photo, please. Yes. So this is LaSalle based on the colors
Yeah,
or
this is the Green Archers United Football Club, and this
nice.
is my first first pictures with them or photo with the team. As the as this is I think this is our first game against Manila Union in
Okay.
2010. Sobrang tagal na.
2010 pa to. Okay.
Yeah.
What record did you guys achieve then?
Here,
Yeah.
I forgot na. I think we end up in the league at fourth or
Third
fifth or
place.
sixth place, something like
Sixth
that.
place out of
Out of 12 teams.
12. Okay. Next, please.
Yes,
Okay, this is
this is Ian Araneta, the former Philippine Ascals. So I
mm-hmm.
played also with some of the our national team, like
Yeah,
Ian Araneta,
the
Chifi
Yoxman
Calibdon,
brothers.
yes, Young Husband Brothers, yes.
Yeah. And then next.
This is the Batang Pinoy National Championship, and I proud to say na this is our first national championship but we came champion.
And then next.
This is the CSB team, College of St. Benilde, and yes,
This is
champion
early
kami
pa. This is 2008.
2008. This was
Yeah.
2008. Second year ata ako na.
Next. Same league?
Oh, this one is the because Green Archers United conducted football para sa bayan program. So we are giving back to our community. So we're teaching I think this is from Muntinlupa kids. So we teaching them as to and encourage them to play football also.
That's really nice. So, by here, sorry, what year was this again?
2015.
Yeah,
I
when
think.
did you start? What year did you start coaching?
I started coaching in 2010.
2010.
So sabay siya. Nagko-coach ako for my team here in Laguna in Letran, Calamba. And then at the same time, I'm playing with the Green Archers United.
Yeah.
So sabay siya. But I started coaching in 2010.
Great. We'll get to that a little later now. So, okay, this looks a little more professional.
Yeah, this
You
is same team, Green Archers United FC.
Green Archers United.
Uh,
Okay. Next.
This was in Iloilo City. We played futsal. When we say futsal, it's indoor football.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, so we joined in this tournament. This is also a national tournament, and again, we got the championship.
Nice. Next. So I believe this was years ago, no?
Yeah, I think this one is against PCU. We played in the NCAA with College of St. Benilde.
Okay.
This
Oh,
NCAA.
sorry to interrupt. Miss Reynan Carlos says happy birthday, coach. When is your birthday?
Oh, thank you. Tomorrow.
Oh, advance happy birthday.
Thank you.
Next photo, please. There you go. So this is parang Lasal din, no?
This is Green Archers United FC.
Green Archers United
Green
still.
Archers is composed of more on LaSalle alumni.
Okay.
So they they are from different LaSalle, like LaSalle Bacolod,
Yeah.
LaSalle Main, CSB. So
Yeah.
in different LaSalle system in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And in
Miss
my
Roy
left side,
Castro, sorry to interrupt, coach. Miss Roy Castro says happy birthday again.
Thank you po. Thank you, Tita Roy.
Sorry, continue, please.
And on my left side is our national player, Coach Chifi Caligdong on my left side. And our goalkeeper this time is Patrick Dato. He's also from LaSalle.
Yeah, thank you. Miss Joey Boy Maligalig greets you a happy birthday. Sorry, is that Mr.? Sorry, I made a mistake.
Joey Boy. Yeah, Joey Boy. Actually, he's from Japan right now. He's in
Oh,
Japan right
wow.
now.
Hello.
Yeah.
I believe they're 1 hour advance, no? So,
Yes.
hello. And
Thank
wow,
you.
the birthday wishes are coming your way. Next photo, please. Oh, this seems like an old photo, or is it lately?
Lately lang to. Ito, this is this is December 2019. Our Pffa Diploma coaching course. So
Mm,
lahat nung nandyan sa photo, lahat yan coaches all around the Philippines, taking their coaching education, of course, to our mentor with us dito sa picture with Coach Marlon Maro.
next photo. This is your, oh wow, I like this, the licensing of your coaching
Yes,
course.
this is the license. This is the first license that I have, C license coaching course. So
This is
yan,
awesome. When was this?
2014.
2014.
2014. Yes.
Miss Sheen Bobbier, sorry, Mr. Good morning.
She.
Good morning, Coach Arvin. He says good morning. Good morning, Mr. Sheen. Thank
Good
you for.
morning. Good morning, Bobier.
So, where was this, Coach?
Ay, saan ba to? Sa ano, Alabang, Muntinlupa,
Ah, okay. So, 2014 to?
2014.
Nice. How was this experience like?
Sobrang, parang ano, that time, parang you are bago ka sa lahat. I mean, when I entered this course, like, I'm coaching already this, itong yung, before this course.
Yeah.
I'm already coaching that. And then, when I enroll or enter in this coaching course, parang when the mentors is having a discussion or parang tinuturuan na nila kami on how to approach the kids or how to, how to plan the training session, uh, parang mapapawaw ka na lang, this is the right thing pala. Parang ganon.
Ah,
Oh,
interesting.
this is the right approach pala. So
Yeah.
it's very,
Kasi,
very,
syempre,
very,
the landscape of seeing the sport, I believe, is different when you're a coach na, diba?
yes.
Parang may makikita ka na hindi mo nakita nung athlete ka or player, which is part of
Yes.
the coaching job, diba? So that's
Yes.
why it becomes your responsibility to communicate that to your players.
Tama.
That's
Tama,
interesting.
tama.
Next photo, please. So this is the same. It's your coaching career as well.
This is Pffa Diploma. This is the highest license that the coach may parang ma-receive nila in their coaching career.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This is also accredited by the Asian Football Confederation or AFC. So this is the highest license that I have, and I'm very proud na natapos natapos namin lahat to. And it's not easy. It's not easy.
How long was the course?
Actually, yung course merong dalawang part. That is why for first part 15 days, then the second part is also 15 days. So hinati nila. But before ano siya, month long.
Month long. Wow.
Straight 'yun, straight.
Damn.
We're studying about football. But for now, part 1 15 days, part 2 15 days, but
Yeah.
in between nung part 1 and part 2, there's a lot of work to do.
Yeah, so I can just imagine that's one whole month, diba, of just
Yes.
learning the sport. So did you learn something there na never mo na kuha while you were a player?
Marami. I can say na football is changing every year, or yung trends is changing every year.
Yeah,
So it's very important to have a
beat
football
updated.
education, and you
Yeah,
are updated
yes,
in the scenario of a football setting,
yeah,
not in the country but also in the world.
yes. Miss Roy Castro says, thank you for tuning in, Miss Roy. The highest na yan, mas mahirap ang training nyo dyan.
Alam nila yan, alam nila, because when we discuss or when we have a get together, family get together,
Yeah.
na sabi ko sa kanila kung gaano kahirap to.
Next. This is the same conference.
This is the FIFA Elite National Youth Coaching Course. So this is different from the mga naunang mga courses. This is elite youth. So iba yung approach dito.
Right. Next. So same.
Yeah, same, but this one is part, this is B license because yung coach, yung license ng mga coaches, uh,
Mm-hmm.
meron din siyang level. It's like level 1, level 2, and level 3. So when you have the C
What
license,
level was this?
this is level, if you say B, it's a level 2 or
Yeah. Next, please.
yeah,
Oh, that's it. That's the slew of photos. So, thanks for walking us through the slew of
dami pala nun.
photos. But that's good because we got a glimpse of your career through those photos. And I'd like to ask lang, how many coaching seminars slash certifications did you attend?
Right? 5. So,
5. Wow.
first, you need to attend the before it's NCCC. It's a
Yeah.
national coaching course.
Yeah.
But I think now ang tawag na nila is PYCC, something like that. Philippine Youth Coaching Course.
Yeah.
So NCCC is parang the beginning of the course. Without that, you cannot get C license. So you need to pass the in short, you need to pass the PYCC, and then after 2 years, you can get the C license. And then from C license, you need to pass also the C license before you get into to the B license. And then from B license, tsaka mo palang makukuha after you passing the B license, tsaka mo palang makukuha yung A license. And
Okay. So it's a
it's a
process.
process. It's a process. It's a very,
Okay.
very long process. Actually, after A license, there's a pro diploma.
Pro dip.
And yes.
Wow, grabe talaga. Do all coaches go through that?
Yes, may iba na paano ba sabihin? Hindi nakakapunta because we know that our country is parang, yung hirap yung travel from
Yeah.
province to, like, if you are from Mindanao and then you were going to travel to Luzon to attend this course. So hindi kasi sagot ng mga coaches yung airfare. So you need
Yes,
to pay
naman.
for
Yeah.
that.
It's hard to like, especially if you're coming from a difficult background, it's kind of hard to like keep providing and shelling out, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yun yung mga na-encounter na mga challenges
Uh,
ng
yes.
mga
So,
coaches.
Coach, I've got to ask, with all the multiple certifications you've gotten and like what you had mentioned nga kanina, parang ang hirap slash daming seminars you had to go through, every coach has to go through. So, what was it about football that you kept pursuing? Like, what helped you achieve or push you to keep going to those seminars and staying the course?
Actually, football kasi is parang for me is very passionate.
You're very passionate about it.
Yes. Imagine attending, example na lang natin, attending the course is not easy. Uh, if we go through the course, sabihin ko na lang siguro on how we are going to, yung process noon sa course. We need to wake up at 6
Oh my gosh.
a.m.
Yeah.
or before 6 a.m. because we need to be at the field by 6:30 a.m. to conduct our practical session and practical examination. And we end up there around 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we have a break. So you will eat breakfast. I will just share my experience. You will
Yes,
eat
yes, go
breakfast.
for it. Yeah.
You will eat your lunch or brunch. We can say it na brunch na because it's late breakfast na. And then in between you have assignments or you have report.
Yeah.
You need to report in the afternoon. So, gagawin mo pa siya in between ng 10 until pababalikin kayo in the afternoon sa lecture hall.
Mm.
So sa pagbalik nyo ng lecture hall, you have to report
Yeah.
yeah. And then after that, I think from 1 to 5 or sometimes 2 to 6 p.m. yung session namin sa lecture hall. Then after that, you have assignments to do pa for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So, imagine we end, parang kakatulog na kami latest around mga 1, 2 a.m. And then you need to wake up again as early as 5:30 or 6.
Yeah.
So, yun yung routine. So, if you don't have passion and you are not enjoying yung ginagawa mo, hindi mo ini-enjoy, then maybe magwa-walk out ka na lang palabas ng coaching course.
Yeah, kasi sobrang tight-knit yung schedule, no? How long is the duration of the course?
15 days siya straight. And
Miss Roy, is now kasi online na ang license mas early. So, di need sa field magpa-araw. Interesting take.
Ngayon kasi Philippine Football Federation, since we are in pandemic right now,
yeah,
they're doing a lot of online webinars. Like grassroots development program. They still in touch with the Regional Football Association to, para makita pa rin yung programa na ginagawa ng mga association, mga members association. And then, yung mga coaching education is very important kasi nga, sa panahon ngayon, we need a lot of coaches. We need a lot of coaches na magtuturo. And again, sa situation ng Philippines, hiwa-hiwalay kasi tayo. So, madaming area na mahirap puntahan. So,
yeah,
mas maraming coaches, mas madaming players ang matuturuan.
Yeah. Yes. So it's like what you mentioned a while ago, it's a long process that requires you talaga to have some sort of dedication and passion for it, no? So I'd like to ask, how did that passion continue to grow in you? Was it something na as you grew older, it just kept getting bigger, like your love for the sport?
In my 23 years of into football,
wow.
into football, so I can say na I can, bring this hanggang sa tumanda na ako.
That's really nice to hear. So it's something that grew in you before pa? Like the moment you said you played football when you were 8 years old, right? Yeah.
Before kasi, parang, how can I say it ba? My dream is to play talaga for the national team.
Mm-hmm.
And yun yung nag-stay sa akin para to boost myself na I need to work hard to be able to achieve that dream. And I need to discipline myself to be able to achieve that dream. And yeah, before I just parang nangangarap lang ako to play with some of the national team, but now nangyari na siya, and I already experienced it.
How about as a coach? When did you realize that this was something you wanted to do? Obviously, you started as a player, diba? So when did you realize na you wanted to be on the sidelines as well?
Kasi nanggaling talaga ako sa, what can I say? Sabihin natin na, hindi din naman ganun, parang fair lang yung paano ba i-explain? I think I can say I just want to give back to the young talented players in the province who cannot afford to train or paid for their fees for the football school or some football academy in the Philippines. So I just want to share my knowledge. Yun yung pinaghuhugutan ko. Yun yung nagpupush or nagbigay sa akin ng transition ng player sa pagiging coach. So I just want to give back to the community because I started also sa nakikita ko sa kanila.
Yeah, that's really nice to hear, no, giving back. So, at what age did you transition to become a coach?
20 years old.
20 years old, you were coaching na. Wow.
I'm coaching already in Letran Calamba.
Okay. But 20 years old, di ba normally college yun? So, did you sacrifice playing over just to be a coach?
Actually, nung time na yun, I'm still playing pa. And parang pinagsabay ko nga siya, coaching and playing.
Player coach, no? Wow. So, what was better for you? Or was it both equally the same?
As a player kasi, there's, it's the same. Kasi, same experience. But, as a player, all you have to do is to train and listen to your coach, right? And just do your job as a player.
Yeah.
But as a coach, for now, I think you need to do a lot of like analyzation of the game, training plans.
For sure, yeah. Iba eh.
Then,
on the sides, no? Yeah.
Yes, then you need to have a good relationship with your players.
Yes, and the chemistry building and all that.
So,
Yeah.
mas marami. But I enjoy it as a coach right now.
That's
I enjoy it. And the more challenging work, then mas na-enjoy ko yung pagko-coach.
Okay, so when you were coaching at 20, you were playing then at what school? At Letran then?
I'm playing I'm playing nasa Green Archers United.
Okay.
Sa professional.
Was that hard to balance?
Yeah, it's very hard, but eventually masasanay ka na rin. Like, my experience there is, I train for Green Archers United at night. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Yeah.
And then, our training is in Alabang. And I live in Laguna. So, uwian siya.
And
every day.
Every day.
It's traffic pa. Yeah, traffic pa. So, then, the next day, you need to wake up at 5 a.m. because you need to train with your team doon naman sa Letran Calamba as a coach. So that is the experience I had. So back and forth. So yun. Pero masasanay na rin.
So can you share with us some of the biggest achievement you feel you've had both as a player and as a coach? I'm sure madami yan kasi when you were young pa lang, you mixed both na, no? So what are some of your achievements?
As a players is yung most siguro my turning point is yun yung national championship na Batang Pinoy.
Yeah.
Unforgettable experience talaga siya because those players na nandun sa photos kanina, lahat yon first time namin na sumali sa national championship. And because of the hard work, of course, the hard work of our coach, the hard work of the team, we get the championship for the Laguna province.
Nice.
So that is I think the
most
turning point. That is 2002.
2002.
Oh. And then I think isa pa siguro when we joined Palarong Pambansa.
Yeah.
And
where was it held?
In Bicol, in Naga City. and we end up third place in that but for me it's a good run for the region 4A because first time siya nangyari that we end in podium.
How was it like teaching a group of football players for the first time? How did you get accustomed to it?
Paano, paano ba? Kids, we talk about kids, right? Yung
Yeah,
kids,
yeah,
yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
For the first time na tinuruan ko yung mga bata, una, ah, andun
Was it
kasi yung ano
culture shock?
andun kasi what do you call this? Yung typical na magugulo yung mga bata, 'di ba?
Yeah,
Magugulo.
was it a
Tapos
camp?
no, it's in Brent International School. That is
Yeah,
the first time na nag-handle ako ng 8 years old pababa. So, imagine 8 years old, magulo pa yan. They are not listening at you. So, what I did, so parang ako naman, yeah, na ano pa ako, nagugulo, hindi ako makafocus. That is the first thing na 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 experience ko. And then what I did, nag-adjust ako and then I make parang a base. Yun yung ginawa kong adjustment. I make a base for them
yeah,
na kailangan you need to stay inside that base.
yeah.
So if you cannot stay on that base, then I will not allow you to practice. So yun yung ginawa kong adjustment during that time.
Yeah. So, when you became a coach, right away, kung my first day mo as a coach, na-realize mo na ba na, wow, sobrang different, but this is such a different task compared to being a player? Did you have doubts in your head na like, bakit coaching pinili ko? Or sabi mo right away na, oh, okay, this is something that's for me.
Actually walang doubt,
Wow. Smooth yung
walang doubt. Oh, kasi like what I said earlier, parang this is my chance to give back to the younger players or younger generation
Yeah.
na yung what I experience it and ano yung mga natutunan ko on the coaching education. So hindi ako nag-alinlangan or tama ba yung alinlangan or nag-doubt
Yeah.
na bakit ako nandito, bakit
Yeah.
coach yung pinili ko, right? So since nag-e-enjoy talaga ako, especially when I'm in the pitch. That's why sa ngayon medyo talaga nakakamiss na maglaro because of the pandemic. Lahat kasi ngayon is online na online training. So wala talaga tayong magagawa.
Yeah. So what was it about coaching that when you went to coaching na realize mo, ganito pala to? Like, what aspect of coaching was that for you?
When we have nung nasa UAAP teams ako, like in Adam, in that is the first team na nahawakan ko na talagang yung mga players sama-sama sa isang dorm. And it's not easy na ganito pala yung experience na you need to monitor them all the time. Like when they are inside the dorm, sino ba yung pasaway? Sino ba yung hindi pumapasok? You're like parang tatay ka nila na you are asking them.
Yeah.
Every time you have a practice, you're asking them, oh, what is your schedule for today?
Yeah.
I heard that you hindi ka pumasok kahapon. So what is your schedule today? So something like that. And of course, yung experience na imagine they are from different provinces, different places in the country na andun yung homesick na paano mo ipa-feel sa kanila na you are at home here
Yeah.
in this school.
Yeah.
So yun yung parang
yung parang coaching stand, yung mentor / yung may inaalaga ka standpoint. That's obviously the difference, no?
Yes,
It's
yes.
not about you anymore as a player, but the people around you, no? Yeah. So I'd like to ask now, I believe you're the assistant coach of the La Salle Zobel High School team, no? Like obviously
Yes.
now, COVID has taken over the sports scene, both national and the NCAA level. So how are you coaching right now? Is it put on hold because of COVID, or are you still coaching tournaments?
Sa ngayon, what we're doing is more on online training.
Yeah.
Since it's COVID, it's online training. But the tournaments, wala talagang UAAP or NCAA ngayon because of the
Yeah, I
pandemic.
don't know when it's coming back actually.
Yun nga eh.
'Di ba? Parang wala pang, I don't know if you would know, but wala pang hint
Wala,
na kung kailan
wala
ba.
pa.
I think they were thinking of forming a bubble, but that was at least the UAP. But parang wala, no? So for you, how were you like you're on hold then?
Lahat talaga. Naka-hold talaga lahat. But yung training, tuloy-tuloy.
Ah, okay. How
Tuloy-tuloy
are
pa
you
rin
guys?
yung it's online training. Siyempre, andun yung mga challenges namin ngayon as a coach.
Yeah.
Kasi it's not face-to-face. So, hindi kami sanay ng online training. So, nung una, nahihirapan. But habang tumatagal, nakukuha na namin. But, siyempre, andun yung unang challenge na yung internet. Minsan ako, nawawalan ako ng
Oo.
internet.
Yeah.
Minsan yung players sa kalagitnaan ng training, nawawalan ng internet, and hindi mo ma-force yung ibang players na umattend ng training because you cannot control them. Because if it's face to face, after school they can go straight to the field.
True. Yeah.
But now they
Community
are
beats physical interaction, no?
yes,
Yeah.
wala talaga.
Yeah.
And yun, so you cannot force them to attend kasi ang number one namin kalaban ngayon coaches lalo na sa is gadget.
Is gadgets.
Gadget. Yeah. Because some of the players they just want to play like online games.
Yeah.
They just want to watch movies. They just want to yun yung mga challenges na
Distractions, no? Yeah. Yeah.
iba-iba talaga.
So, Coach, I'd like to ask what I learned from our conversation so far, from our fruitful conversation, was that yun nga, the reason why you wanted to be a coach, I think, is perfect because you wanted to give back, and being a coach is more than just being a player, di ba? Parang you have to think about your players before yourself and how to lead them. That's a different kind of skill. So I'd like to ask you, how did you form your coaching style? How is your mentality like when you're coaching? Are you hard on your players, like you show them that tough love, or are you more of like do you prefer playing the parent role? How did you form that coaching style of yours?
Ako kasi I'm a coach na I'm strict in terms of attendance
Yeah,
because gusto ko talaga lahat
sure. That entails
uh,
discipline, right?
yeah, talagang gusto ko lahat nandun during practice because if you cannot attend training today
Yeah.
and then naiwan ka na nung ibang mong grupo, something like that. Yun yung gusto kong iparating sa kanila, or that is the mentality that I have. And then and in the good side naman, you can talk to me, you can approach me.
Yeah.
So like if you have a problem, tell me so I know kung ano yung pwede natin gawin as much as I can. Yung
Yeah.
makakaya, yung makakaya ko lang. But minsan nagloloko ako sa kanila, wag lang financial. Hindi natin kaya 'yon. But in long run, ganun naman yung mga na-experience ko. They open up with me. But
That's great.
during practices, I'm there, I'm your coach, I have the authority ngayon dito sa field. When we like what I'm saying sa mga college team, when we enter the football pitch or the training ground, magkaiba yung relationship natin. I'm a coach and you are a player. When we step outside the field, then we're friends. We're like I'm your kuya,
Yeah.
or I'm your brother, or I'm your tatay, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I make sure na meron lang boundary. Yeah.
So before we go to break, I'd like to ask you a closing question. Coach, if there's an advice you'd like to share to someone who has dreams of pursuing football or even becoming a coach, like how you did, or even becoming like a player coach, what would it be? I think you're the best person to ask that advice.
Syempre, of course, una dyan to achieve yung mga goals nyo if you want to be a football player or a professional football player, because ngayon meron na tayong professional football league.
Yeah.
So, first is you need to have your discipline. Talagang you need to discipline yourself first before anything else.
Yeah.
Lalo na ngayon. And of course, yung hard work. And you need to, train, listen to your coach, what they are saying. Kasi alam nila that you have you have your potential. You have a potential. So if the coach parang nagagalit sa iyo, or they are pushing you, just listen to them, because eventually ikaw din yung mag-gain nun. And then as a coach naman, sabi nga nila, if you want to improve your coaching style or your coaching, then syempre go attend tayo ng mga coaching education. Marami naman diyan. And don't stop learning. Kasi madami na ngayon sa social medias or sa internet na pwedeng basahin, na para hindi tayo, lalo na ngayong pandemic, para hindi na tayo mawala or maiwan ng ibang coaches. Ayun.
So I like, Coach, how you ended with the importance of hard work, discipline, and generosity, or the importance of listening to your coach. No? So thank you for that, and we'll be right back to hear more from the birthday boy, Coach Arvin Soliman.
We'll be back shortly. This is Sportswatch, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Some your MCs should call me sire. To run my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock up funny, we come correct, all just on time and rock connect.
Let's dive deep into an all-boys conversation with Voice of the Boys, taking up full sessions about movies, anime, martial arts, and more. Voice of the Boys features pop culture, discussions on male topics, and issues with a hint of female perspective. Hosted by your resident voice artist, the Rick Matthews, and Voice the Slayer, Joshua Ravales. So grab a popcorn and enjoy the Voice of the Boys, only here on V81 Radio, Manila. We all love his hits like The Way You Look at Me.
'Cause there's something in the way.
And Color Everywhere. Now he's back, releasing a 90s hit boy band song.
will take.
Makikipagkwentuhan, kulitan at kantahan ang nag-iisang Asia's romantic balladeer Christian Bautista kasama si Papa Gio sa Home Not Alone, Songs from Home Season 3 on March 11, 11 a.m. Philippine time o March 10, 7 p.m. California time. O excited ka na ba? Christian Bautista and Papa Gio sa Home Not Alone, Songs from Home Season 3. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Los Angeles.
Every word I say is true. This I promise you.
Now back to Sportswatch, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Okay, we're back here at Sportswatch with our guest today, Coach Arvin. Hello again, Coach. Again, thank you for joining us. We just found out today that it's your birthday. I'd like to just give a shout out to those that greeted you before we go to the second segment. So, Mr. Jonas Villanueva says, Happy birthday, Coach.
Oh,
Hello, Jonas. Thank you for tuning in. Miss, I'm not sure if this is Miss or a Mister, pardon me. Mr. Stan Herbosa says, Hello, Coach. Maligalig. Hello, Coach Arvin J. He just says hello, sorry. He typed his full name. I didn't see that. And Miss Jayan
Alcachupas.
my bad if I mispronounce your name, pardon me, says, Happy birthday sa favorite coach ko. Wow! So, happy birthday.
Thank
So,
you, thank you po.
greeting you.
Maraming salamat.
Miguel De La Torre is here. I had him over the show a couple of episodes ago to talk Zumba and dance. He says, Congratulations. So, there we go. So,
Thank you.
how old are you turning?
31 already. I'm 31.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, 31.
So, Coach, a while ago, we talked about the positives of being a coach, diba? Obviously, you said one important factor there is you like to give back. Like,
Yeah.
you enjoy how you get to mentor young kids, and it's just so natural to you. So, while obviously there are its positives, I'd like to ask, what are some of the challenges you experience of being a coach, and how do you manage to overcome those?
I think one of the challenges na encounter ko is if you are preparing for the tournament and some of your players or some of your key players having or they cannot play for that tournament. So I think that is a big adjustment because you prepare the whole team for the season, and then a month before the season, then you will know that these players they cannot able to join
Yeah.
because of some reasons. So and that is your key players.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, right. So the adjusting, no?
so malaking adjustment talaga yung mangyayari doon. So what I did is like yung adjustment ko I what do you call this? I talk to my other players
Yeah.
that since we are practicing together, and then I parang pinapa-feel sa kanila na even though these players are not able to play or di sila makakapaglaro, then I think you can get the spot or this is your time to prove yourself na kaya mo din pala yung ginagawa ng mga nung key players na naandun sa team mo. So, yun lang, kinakausap ko lang yung mga players, hindi ko sila pinapa-feel na kahit nandyan kayo you are on the sub list, hindi na kayo mahalaga. The important is alam mo as a coach na lahat ng players ay importante. And yun yung pinapa-feel ko sa kanila.
That's really nice. Thank you for that. I'd like to ask, how about game planning po?
Mhm.
How do you approach that? Obviously, you coach on, ano, diba, high school football team. So, how do
Yes.
you tackle game planning? Do you scout your opponents, or how do you like form a game plan per se?
Okay, so ganito siya. First, of course, if you have a game, then yeah, tama ka. You need to know your opponent, right? You need to scout. You need to what do you call this? Watch their games also. And by that, when you have when you have the reports of your opponent, you have the analysis, etc.
Yeah.
Then you will turn that report to the game plan, or to the practice session, or to the training plan. Then you will train based on what you saw dun sa problema nung makakalaban mo, or what are their weaknesses, what are their
Yeah.
strength. So you will see there pa lang kung saan mo i-improve,
Yeah.
kung saan mo i-improve yung team mo. And by that, after the training plan, based on the analysis, then you have the game plan itself. So the game plan is based on your training plan. Because hindi mo naman pwedeng ibahin yung game plan mo na hindi mo ginawa during your practice or your training. So you need to stick on that. And then there's a situation na pwede din siyang maiba. So very important na kailangan on your preparation, on your training, the players should understand really well what they are doing, on what we are doing.
Yeah.
So yun yung sa akin, yun yung ginagawa ko. Yun yung ginagawa ko sa team namin.
Mr. Peter Ala Chubas, I believe he agrees because he says tama yan, and Laban Arvin, and he says advance happy birthday as well. Wow, a lot of greetings coming your way today, ah.
Thank,
I love it. I guess it was the perfect time.
thank you. Kahit tomorrow pa.
Yeah, guess it was a perfect time to have you on the show. So I
Yeah,
was
I
really
mean,
interested about. Sorry. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
no, I just said timing lang yung
Time.
pag-guess na tomorrow yung birthday ko.
Yeah. So I'd like to go back to game planning. Obviously, that's the main task of the coach, diba? Um, besides handling your players. Can you walk us through an example of how you've game planned for, let's say, another team? Like you said kanina, you look at their weaknesses, you see what you can expose, you see what are their strengths and all that, diba? So I'd like to ask, how could you walk us through on a team that you scouted before? Kahit like just get into the specifics of it lang, so we get to know how it is to specifically coach a team.
Ano ba? Sige. Unahin ko ba yung teams muna na na-scout ko?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Like kahit one team lang. You don't have to mention what specifically for private purposes, pero just an example lang.
Sige, dun sa team na na-scout ko, so hindi ko na lang sasabihin yung name ng team. Dun sa team na na-scout ko, one of their weaknesses when is the transition. So when we say transition, it's from attacking to defending. So, yeah, yun na lang muna siguro yung example natin. The transition from attacking to defending.
Yeah.
And then what I did in my team.
Yes.
So, of course, if there is a 11v11 session, you need to bring the training session picturing the weak side of your opponent. So I let the team, let's say team B, you play high pressing, or I mean high line, or mataas sila by attacking. So when they attack, they almost half of the pitch. So when the team gain possession of the ball, then we will do a counter attack. Because the problem is the transition, when the opponent attacking and then they lose the ball, they have a hard time to reorganize or come back on their line. So that is nagkakaroon sila ng problem. So what I did is, when we get the ball, I want to see players running to the space behind the last line of the defense. So yun yung mga ginagawa namin.
Mga in-expose yung mga,
Yeah. So ang ginagawa ko, yung pinipicture out ko kung ano yung problem. So picture nung weakness nung kalaban, tapos dadalhin ko siya sa training. And then picture nung strength nung kalaban, ano ba yung strength nung kalaban, dadalhin ko siya sa training. So how we are going to deal with it.
Like,
Sorry?
is it a hard thing to do that? Like scouting and forming a game plan out of that? Mahirap siya.
Yes, mahirap siyang gawin, pero kung lagi mo siyang ginagawa and lagi mo napapractice, nasasanay ka na rin. But sa una mahirap talaga.
Yeah.
Pero pag lagi mo nang nakikita yung mga ganong problema, then eventually parang ano na lang yan, sulat-sulat na lang.
Yeah.
Madali na.
Thank you for that breakdown and for going into specifics. More birthday greetings are coming. Mr. Erwin Fernandez says happy birthday.
Oh.
Mr. Bebot Soliman says, sorry, is that Mr. or Miss? I'm really not sure, pardon me.
That's my mom.
Oh, that's your mom. Hello, Tita. I'm so sorry. Thank you for tuning in. For my handsome son, yeah, she is your mom. Happy birthday. We love you. That's really cute. Thank you so much for tuning in, Tita. Mr. Peter says, super bait talaga niyan ni Coach.
Super bait.
Napanood ko yan na maglaro, mahusay talaga ang kanyang mga plano.
Alalo na.
So, I'd like to ask, obviously, when you're an athlete, diba, one way you can be better at the sport is to constant training, right? Getting yourself ready and preparing, learning from your mistakes and all that. But how about as a coach? How do you train your coaching style, coaching skills? Obviously, kasi it's more of a leadership, diba? It's more of a leadership thing. So, how do you train your skills to be a coach?
It's through coaching education. You need to have a coaching education para talaga mas mahasa yung skills mo as a coach, because mas madami ka talagang matututunan inside the courses or the coaching courses. Mas madaming mabibigay sa iyo na knowledge, mas madaming may share sa iyo yung mga mentors na talagang it will help you as a coach, not just during the courses, but all throughout your coaching career. Kasi after that coaching course, all you have to do is to apply it, and then of course to continue study and to continue learn. So like what I said, paano namin ginagawa yon? paano kami, syempre dapat palaging uh, you're doing what you've learned inside the course. So, continuous siya. So, unfortunately, this pandemic, hindi namin, at halos 1 year na namin hindi kami nakakagawa nung mga ganong
Yeah.
training because of, gawa nga ng COVID. So, sobrang parang feel namin nakakalimutan na namin. So, what I did, babalik lang ako, I'm watching some games, and then during our courses, meron naman mga videos na paano kami naggagawa ng mga practical session. So, binabalikan ko lang para totally hindi makawala or hindi mo makalimutan. And yeah, basa lang. Madami naman articles ngayon sa social media or sa internet na talagang makakatulong sa'yo as a coach.
Thank you for that. So, Coach, I'd like to ask, kasi normally I always ask my guests about the values and characteristics they picked up from the sport, which they apply in their daily lives, diba? So, for you naman as a coach and player, what are the insights/learnings you've gotten from football? Obviously, matagal-tagal yan, diba? Since you were 8 years old and until now, you gave your age kanina, so I'm allowed to say it at 32, right?
31.
Sorry. Wow, na-fast ko ng konti. Sorry, I did not mean that. So yeah, from 8 years old to 31 tomorrow, football has played like almost half of your life, diba? So
Yes.
what are the insights and learnings na you picked up from all those years that made you who you are today?
Una dyan talaga is discipline.
Mm.
Yun talaga. Kasi kahit ngayon, when we have trainings as a coach, I make sure na nandun ako. I be on time. Na nandun ka palagi. Kahit ngayon nadadala ko siya. For example, meron kaming lakad or meron kaming 30 minutes nandun na ako sa meeting place or kung saan man. So nadadala ko siya, and of course yung pagiging hardworking, kasi nung player ka, kailangan mo talaga ng hard work to be able to achieve your goals. And syempre para makapaglaro ka parang in the highest level, di ba? So sa ngayon naman, you need to work for your families. You need to do hard work also for your families para maka like in my experience, football is a big help for me in terms of helping my family through financials. Talagang nakatulong siya sa akin as a player and at the same time as a coach. Lalo na ngayon, meron na akong baby. So kailangan talagang magpursige para matustusan kung ano yung mga pangangailangan nila. So
that's really beautiful. I'd like to wrap this segment up with that. Through determination and discipline, like what you mentioned, you can really go far in life. And your career / how you are with the sport has proven that. So thank you for sharing that, Coach Arvin, the birthday boy. We'll be back more with Coach Arvin, but let's first take a break.
We'll be back shortly. This is Sportswatch, only here on V81 Radio, Manila. Pagpatak ng 7, dapat lahat nakatutok sa amin. Catch these programs at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Talk Shop Asia Global, USA Edition, with Rolly Pagaspas and Rosario Cajucom Bradbury. Home Not Alone sounds from home with Papa Gio, and Freedom in Christ with Felson. It's all about entrepreneurship, entertainment, and enlightenment. Back-to-back programs at 7. LA at 7. LA at 7. Exclusively on V81 Radio, Los Angeles. kabayan. Nahuhomesick ka ba? I-download na ang aming mobile app at mag-enjoy sa mga kantang Tatak Pinoy and feel like you're home. The V81 Radio mobile app, available in the App Store and Google Play Store. V81 Radio mobile app, free now, free forever. Now back to Sportswatch, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Okay, we're back here at Sportswatch with our guest today, Coach Arvin. For those that just tuned in case you missed it, it's Coach Arvin's 31st birthday tomorrow. And if you're wondering why the comment section below this video is filled with greetings, they're spamming him with greetings right now, and it's my responsibility to shout it out right now. So, Mr. Peter asked me to shout out Miss Nicole ang best family ever. So, shout out to the best family ever.
Yes, best family ever.
Okay, that's what do you guys call yourself that?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, best family ever. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Miss Roy, for tuning in until now. Miss Vilma Maligalig says, happy birthday, Arvin. God bless you always.
Thank you po. Thank you.
I'm really glad, like again, I said timing. I'm really glad I had the show today because the greetings are really overcoming. So, thank you. So, Coach, this part of the show naman is the rapid fire. So, here, I'll be throwing a couple of questions and please answer me with the word or what comes to your mind when I ask you the question. So,
okay.
Ready? Okay, since the comments is filled with birthday greetings, I'd like to ask you, what are your plans for your birthday?
Chill.
Chill lang. Sunday naman tomorrow so not bad.
Not bad.
So, favorite part about football?
Practice.
Practice. Wow, what a coaching, what a coaching answer. What do you prefer, being a player or a coach?
For now, a coach, of course, because I'm coaching right now.
You're coaching now Pero if you were to weigh in your playing career, what would you say? Coaching pa rin.
Yeah, coaching pa rin.
Coaching pa rin. Next, favorite football move to teach or favorite part, like offense, defense, scouting?
Defending, of course.
Defending. So you're a
Because
defense.
I'm a defender.
Okay, great. I think this would be quite hard given the amount of comments we received today, but biggest supporter in your life?
Of course, my family.
Family. Best family ever.
Family ever.
Shout out again. Okay, when was the last time you played football?
Last time? Tagal na. 2018? A small tournament here in our province, I think. That is my last time.
That was your last time you played. Wow, tagal na.
Tagal na.
Yeah.
Before coaching.
Another shout out daw to best family ever. I've got to ask, why is it called best family ever?
Kasi we are in one compound. So talagang parang we are the family na talagang sobrang close kami lahat.
Yeah.
So mga pinsan ko, even my titos, my tita, sometimes talagang kasama namin sila to chill. So yun. So alam na rin halos alam na din namin lahat ng mga secrets eh.
I'm sure it'll be a fun birthday for you tomorrow being with them, no?
Yeah.
Favorite experience your football career has brought you to?
Favorite
experience your football career has brought you to?
As a player or as a
Yeah,
coach?
any naman.
Anything.
Yeah,
Yung favorite experience ko when I travel a lot.
when you travel a lot, for
Because
sure. I think a lot of my guests say that then, no, the where the
because of football. And
yeah,
then
where have you gone?
you're because of football, because you can uh meet new friends, tapos you can learn uh dun sa iba't ibang lugar na napupuntahan mo. So, yun talaga.
Where have you gone na?
Dami na. Because in our club, in Green Archers United,
Mm,
every year, at least we have
travel
three,
yun, diba? Yeah.
at least we have three football para sa bayan. So, meaning,
Yeah.
we're traveling Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and to have football clinics on those specific areas na pinupuntahan namin. Yun.
Thanks for that. So, fill in the blanks. Coach Arvin is blank.
Strict.
Straight?
Strict.
Strict.
Stricto.
Okay. Strict. Pero parang based on the comment section naman, it doesn't seem like it because I don't know if these are your players, but they're saying you're the best coach now. Then, okay, next question. 3 values you picked up from football.
Discipline. Lagi kong sinasabi. Hardworking. And your determination to achieve your goals.
Thank you for that. So, how do you envision your football career like to be in the future?
I think I see myself handling I want to, still my dream, to handle the national team
National.
and representing the Philippines for in the future. That is still my dream, to represent the country.
Thanks for telling us that. Favorite football player?
Messi, Lionel Messi,
Favorite football coach?
Pep Guardiola, Manchester City.
Manchester United. Do you watch him and like pick up his coaching style?
Yeah, most of his games pinapanood ko, and also some of their articles binabasa ko.
Sorry,
Ano ba?
before I get to the next question, Mr. Ian
May,
Lemuel Soliman says, pa-shoutout po Acquire Football Training and Cavalier FC coaches. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but yeah,
it's
shout out.
Acquire. Shout out to all the coaches of Acquire Football Training and all the coaches and players of Cavalieri Football Club.
Yeah. Next question is, where would you want to see yourself 10 years from now?
10 years, 10 years. So I think I'm still coaching at that time.
You're still coaching.
And,
So
I'm still
coaching
coaching
talaga
at
you
that.
envision yourself.
I'm still coaching at that time. 41 pa lang yun eh. Some of my coaches are 50s, 60s na.
Yeah.
But they are still coaching.
Yeah. Next question is, what is your birthday wish?
My birthday is, of course, sana makabalik na lahat in normal. You know,
Yeah.
sana matapos na tong pandemic. Sana vaccine na. So everybody will back to normal. And of course, good health to my family, of course, to everybody, na maging safe lahat. And yeah, and strength for me and to my family also. And of course, dun sa baby ko, sana hindi siya magkasakit, and to my partner also.
Yeah. I love that. Very family oriented. So, Coach, before we go to break, I'd just like to squeeze in lang a few questions. First is, how big of an impact has football left in your life?
How big? Sobra. Kasi sabi ko nga kanina, ah, yung football yung tumulong sa akin to achieve my dreams and goals. Not hindi lang sa football but also to my family. Because by playing and coaching now, talagang I can say that I already helped my my family. But kulang pa.
Kulang.
So I need to work hard for it para mas makuha ko pa yung mga dreams namin together.
So thanks for sharing that with us. Next question before we head to break lang. Based on all the experience you endured for the past couple of years, and like you mentioned, you've been playing football for the longest time na, are there insights slash learnings na you want to share to the youth?
For the youth, again, sabi ko nga, always listen to your coach, discipline yourself, don't stop learning kasi kayo din yung what do you call this? Kayo din yung gain lahat ng mga tinuturo ng mga coaches nyo. And don't stop pursuing your dreams. If you want to uh, if you want to play for a professional team, then you need to just focus for your on how you are going to achieve your dreams in the future.
That's beautiful. So we'll leave it at that and we'll take a break to wrap things up.
We'll be back shortly. This is Sportswatch, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Some your MCs should call me sire. To run my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock up funny and come correct. All pressure on time and rhyme connect. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Some your MCs should call me sire. To run my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock up funny and come correct. All pressure on time and rhyme connect.
Now back to Sportswatch, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Okay, we're back here at Sportswatch with our guest today, Coach Arvin. Hi, Coach Arvin. Again, I'd like to thank you for hopping onto the show a day before your birthday and for sharing with us your knowledge, insights, and basically how you coach, the specifics to it in today's show. So thank you once again.
Thank
So,
you, Ren. Thank you, Ren.
yeah. So, Coach, before we end, I'd like to ask you lang, you have found a passion for something that has become so significant in your life, diba? Can you share lang some encouraging words to our audience on how they can find their calling or interest that they eventually can pursue? Like how you found football at the age of 8. So, how can someone find that calling or how football is like to you for themselves?
Ano lang siguro, uh, of course, first dyan is yung pagdasal nyo, kung ano yung gusto nyong pray through, kung anong gusto nyong, kung ano yung what do you call this, gusto nyo yung ma-pursue yung goal nyo or matuloy kung ano man yung pinaplano nyo, kung talaga ba siyang para sa'yo. So, lagi lang, siguro number one is God talaga. Talagang ipag-pray nyo lang. And of course, you need to help yourself also. Hindi naman palaging tatawag lang tayo sa taas pag nangangailangan. Also, you need to help yourself na matulungan niyo yung sarili niyo na ma-achieve kung ano yung mga uh, mga goals nyo or dreams nyo in the future. So, yun. So, and wala namang kasing ibang wala namang ibang makakatulong sa'yo kundi yung sarili mo. So, kung meron man calling na and I think, and that is for you, why not? Bakit di mo siya i-grab? But, of course, kailangan mo rin ng gabay nung nasa taas. And, of course, yung mga friends or families mo na nasa paligid mo or mga taong nasa paligid mo. Ayun.
Thank you for that, Coach. Miss Stan Herbosa says, congratulations, Coach Arvin, and happy birthday. God bless.
Thank you, Ate Doris.
Coach, before we end lang, last but not least, as a football coach, what are your aspirations for the football scene here in the country? Um, can you tell us first what you feel the status is of football here in the country? Do you feel like it's growing? Do you feel like it's stagnant? And what do you hope for it will be in the future, given that um, hopefully we can get rid of the coronavirus?
Um, of course, I can say our country is parang very enthusiast pagdating sa basketball, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But in football, for me, it's in growing and developing. Ngayon, kasi by the help of the Philippine Football Federation, they are, like what I said, they are conducting different courses and webinars, not just for the coach, but also for the players this time of pandemic. But kung hindi, before pandemic, they have already launched the grassroots development program for the whole country. So it's a big help for us, football players and football coaches, yung ganong programa, and we are very thankful for that in Philippine Football Federation. So sa ngayon, I can say na yeah, we are growing and we are in the developing stage pa rin. But the good sign there is we are
We're
growing.
growing.
We are,
Yeah. How do you
so
envision the football scene in the future?
for now kasi, like our national teams are already qualifying for the highest for the men's and women's national team. Qualifying is we qualified already for the Asian Cup, and that is next for the World Cup kung hindi ako nagkakamali. So as far as that, talagang we can say na we are developing and we are growing. And also the ranking of the men's team and also lalong-lalo na yung women's team is talagang maganda ngayon. We're talking about world ranking. Unlike before na talagang nasa babang-baba tayo. And
Now
if
we're grown and
now,
developed.
yes, exactly.
That's great news. Thank you again, Coach Arvin. Before you go, could you please share some of your social media handles, whether that's your team or personal, for the audience or those watching can follow you or maybe your team, so that when hopefully we have games na, they can check out and update themselves with football or your career in general.
Yun, so follow the Cavalieri Football Academy in Facebook, and also the Acquire Football Training in Facebook and in YouTube. Meron din pala siyang Instagram. And of course, my social media accounts, Arvin J. Maligalig Soliman in Facebook, and Instagram, Abindoy. So follow lang po. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you again, Coach, for hopping on the show. I really appreciate it. Have a great birthday tomorrow. And yeah, thank you so much. We learned a ton about coaching in football naman. So thank you again and happy birthday.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to have to be your guest. And very thankful din na na-invite niyo ako dito sa Sportswatch B81 Radio. So
Yeah.
very thankful. Sobrang thank you sa inyo. And yeah, sa lahat ng nanood today, thank you so much, and have a great day.
Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, thank you, Nicole. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So if there's something Coach Arvin's story taught us, it's that we don't have to be good at something right away to be great. Like what he said, it takes hours on the field, constantly learning and pursuing what we truly want. And in his case, what really motivated him to pursue coaching was just giving back, which I think is perfect for what he wanted to do, diba? And through hard work, discipline, and like Coach Arvin's generosity, his story taught us that we can go as far as we want, especially when it comes to sports. Hence, that's how he became an assistant coach. And hopefully, like what he said, his dreams of pursuing to become a coach for the national team one day. So there you have it. Once again, this is your sports girl anchor Nicole Ganglani. Thank you for tuning in today. Catch me live every Saturday from 11 to 12:30. We have great episodes coming up. I believe we're gonna be talking ice hockey for the next show. So tune into that. But in the meantime, we got a good list of shows for you guys this weekend. We have Beauty in the Box today from 1 p.m. to 2:30, hosted by Alia Ambray, followed by Making a Difference, 3 p.m. to 4:30 today, hosted by Erica Mison, followed by tomorrow naman, New All Pinoy Alternative Music, 1 to 2:30, hosted by Charlie Diaz, and then tomorrow at 6 p.m. to 7:30, Let's Chat with Tita Gracie, hosted by Gracie Venezuela. And last but not least, we have Practical Magic from 8 p.m. to 9:30, hosted by Reg Revta. So there you have it. I'll catch you all next week again. Peace.
Buckle up and get ready, set, and go. We're bringing you the action on air here on Sportswatch. Join Sports Girl anchor Nicole Ganglani as she dives deep into the lives of the athletes, fitness personalities, and enthusiasts from sports industry. Sportswatch every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Philippine time. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila. Tunog Pinoy, Tatak Pinoy, your all hits, all Pinoy digital radio station in South Manila. This is V81 Radio.
Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man ito'y mapapakinggan. Ito ang radio mo. Ito ang radio mo. V81 Radio. V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio. V81 Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio.